Right now, this very second, scientists are watching something impossible. A ripple in reality, a distortion in space. And then an entire parallel Earth flickers into view. Not a distant planet, not alien terrain, but a full living Earth, oceans, continents, cities, a world that looks exactly like ours. But isn't ours. Panic erupts, phones explode with alerts, governments shut down airspace, scientists scream for data. And humanity realizes we are no longer alone, we never were. Because this isn't one parallel Earth, it's the first of many, and every new discovery is stranger and more dangerous than the last. The scientific world goes silent and then detonates with questions. How is this possible? What are we seeing? And most terrifying of all, does someone on that Earth see us too? Specialized observatories begin capturing data. The more they analyze it, the clearer it becomes. This Earth has the same land masses, the same oceans, the same atmospheric composition, but completely different weather patterns, different city lights, different historical footprints. It's not a reflection, it's a neighboring reality. Theories erupt overnight. Some scientists believe a quantum telescope accidentally pierced through dimensional noise. Others think gravitational waves caused multiple universes to overlap for a fraction of a second. A few suggest quantum entanglement finally exposed signals from realities we were never meant to see. But one thing is undeniable: parallel Earths exist. And we have just opened the door. The world panics. News networks go into emergency mode. Social media explodes with theories, fear, memes, and chaos. Governments urgently call for closed-door meetings. Military bases go on high alert. Religious leaders prepare statements. And ordinary people stare at the sky, wondering if another Earth is there, is another us there too? Because the next discovery confirms everyone's worst and best fears. There are more Earths. Not just one, a chain of parallel Earths begins appearing. Each slightly different. Before we even make contact, humanity divides. Some imagine peaceful civilizations, some fear powerful enemies. Others wonder if one Earth already conquered the others. Because if variations of humanity evolved on these Earths, some may be ahead of us. Some may be behind, and some may be unrecognizable. Human instinct kicks in. Are they allies, competitors, threats? History tells us one thing: even on our own planet, we fight over borders. Now imagine borders between realities. A multiversal ethics crisis erupts. Do we watch these other Earths silently? Do we intervene? Do we share technology? Do we avoid all contact to prevent contamination? The UN proposes a prime directive for parallel Earths, but no one agrees on what it should be. One Earth might have cured cancer centuries ago. Another might have solved energy production. Another might be dying. The temptation to interfere or take is enormous. But one interaction could erase timelines or trigger wars that span realities. Then the economic shock hits. If other Earths exist, what does that mean for land ownership, resources, migration, technology, identity, power? Some people see salvation. Others see invasion. Millions dream of parallel migration, leaving our Earth for a better version. But who decides who gets to go? Who controls the portals? Who owns another Earth? Humanity barely manages one planet. Now we must handle infinite ones. For scientists, this is the golden moment. Parallel Earths become laboratories of history. We could observe worlds where ancient civilizations never collapsed, climate disasters were prevented, technology evolved differently, humanity made better or worse choices. Every Earth becomes a what-if timeline we can study. Medicine, physics, sociology all transform overnight. The multiverse becomes the greatest scientific tool ever discovered. But then comes the hardest question: if infinite versions of you exist, what makes you special? Are you truly unique? Or just one permutation in an endless cosmic pattern? Religion, philosophy, psychology, all are forced to evolve. Humanity realizes our story was never singular. It was one chapter in an infinite library of possibilities. Discovering parallel Earths would not just change our future, It would multiply it, distort it, reflect it. Our destiny would no longer be a single path, but an infinite web of choices and consequences spread across countless worlds. And now the question becomes, do we reach out? Or do we wait for one of them to reach us first? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the hypothetical, like, subscribe, and hit the bell, because the next documentary will explore what happens when one of those Earths tries to replace us.